Hey, what's going on out there? I would like to welcome every single one of you to Water Your Soil. So before I get into this video, I would like to say if you're new around here, I have two rules over at this channel. The first rule is for you to always use your own discretion when it comes to credit cards and credit scores. The second rule is for you to verify everything that you learn, whether it's on this channel, another channel, or anywhere. That should be a rule of life. So getting into the video, this video right here is going to be about 4 important facts that you need to know and you probably don't know, because I always tell people, like, read the fine print before you go and sign up for a credit card, or if you're considering a credit card. And people often are so excited that they got approved for the credit card that they forget to read the fine print. So that's one of the things that I request that you all do, is read the fine print before you hit submit on that credit card application, because they'll let you know of everything that the credit card will entail if you are approved before you even hit submit. So make sure that you go through and you read the fine print on these credit cards, because a lot of times you will be surprised when you go through that fine print and you read some of the things in there. And that's what I'm going to discuss in this video. Some of the things that you probably don't know. Some of you may know, those of you who read the fine print, I'm sure you know, but for those of you who don't, and you just depend on YouTubers or Reddit or wherever for information regarding a credit card, you want to start doing yourself that favor by reading the fine print. And in this video is going to be pretty cool, because I'm going to touch on everything from credit cards that are premium cards all the way down to a secured card. So this video is literally for every one of you who has interest in credit cards. So you want to watch to the end. So to get into the video, the other day I was having a conversation regarding credit cards, and this person, they were with Chase and they have a Chase Sapphire card, and they were saying they're thinking about closing their credit card down because they don't want to use it. Now, those of you who are new to this channel, you may not know, but I am not a fan of closing credit cards down. I'm not. I believe in keeping them open and keeping them active, even if you have to spend a minimum amount. But they were talking about closing theirs down because they were like, hey, I already got my intro bonus and I'm really not getting as much out of the card as I need to, because I'm not doing as much traveling as much as I expected to. So I honestly want to close this card down. I don't think there's a use for it. And I asked them if they have any points that's left on their card, and ironically they did. And I asked them what they were going to do about the points, and they said the points last forever. Well, I had to redirect them to the fine print, and this is going to be number 1. And by the way, these are not listed from important to less important, so don't think that. So 1 is just as important as 4, and 4 is just as important as 1. So number 1, let's take it over to Chase. The credit card that they have, the Chase Sapphire Preferred. If you look at the fine print on the screen and read in regards to closing down a credit card with them, your Chase Sapphire Preferred to be specific, it reads how you could lose your points. Your points don't expire as long as your account is open. However, you immediately lose all your points if your account status changes, or your account is closed for misuse, fraud, or any of the following reasons. You fail to comply with other agreements you have with Chase. We believe you may be unwilling or unable to pay your debts on time, including filing for bankruptcy. We believe that you've engaged in fraudulent activity related to your account or the program. If your account is closed for any other reason, you'll have at least 30 days from the date your account is closed to use your points, as long as you don't lose them for any of the reasons described in this agreement. If you don't use your points during that time, you'll lose them unless limited or prohibited by law, in which case your unused points will be automatically redeemed for cash in the form of an account statement credit. So there you have it. If you close out your account on your own, you have 30 days to use your points. Don't think that you'll have those points forever. I think they were a little confused and they thought they'll always have their points, but it doesn't work like that. You close out that credit card, you're going to have to use those points or they go away unless prohibited by law, as they stated. So that's point number 1. And some of you may be saying, hey, well, I kind of figured that's what it would be. But I always hear people talking about closing down their credit cards. And my logic is, why would you close down a credit card without using up all of your points first? But please believe some people do it. These banks, they keep a lot of money because some people close down their accounts and they just leave points on the table. And that's not a good thing, to leave points on the table anyways, but closing down your account and leaving points on the table, that's a bad move in my opinion. So we're going to move on to number 2. So number 2 is from the Amex Gold, another popular card, similar to the Chase Sapphire Preferred. And this is a metal card with Amex. And this is going to reveal something that, I'm going to be honest with you, until a couple of years ago, I wasn't aware of. And I even did a video on it previously because I was like, hey, where's my intro bonus? But what I didn't do during that time was read the fine print. So as I stated, reading the fine print is important. So number 2 reads, in relation to the Amex Gold card, you may not be eligible to receive a welcome offer if you have or have had this card, the Premier Rewards Gold card, the Platinum card from American Express exclusively for Charles Schwab, the Platinum card from American Express exclusively for Morgan Stanley, or previous versions of these cards. You also may not be eligible to receive a welcome offer based on various factors, such as your history with credit card balance transfers, your history as an American Express card member, the number of credit cards that you have open and closed, and other factors. If you are not eligible for a welcome offer, we will notify you prior to processing your application, so you have the option to withdraw your application. Now, as I stated, this happened to me before, so I'm someone who's speaking from experience. I had upgraded from the gold card to the platinum card, and then I tried to go and sign up for the gold card once I got my platinum card, and I got approved. It told me I was approved, but it was one caveat, and the caveat was you do not qualify for the welcome offer. And it took me a while to accept it, but I didn't want to accept it initially. Hence, I did a video about it, but it took me a while to accept it. But it's true. If you had one of those cards previously that were listed when I just read it off, you probably won't get your welcome offer when you do sign up for the Amex Gold card. And also, they mentioned your history with balance transfers and your history as an American Express card holder. See, some people, they like to believe like, hey, once I get approved for an Amex card, the one that I want, I could do whatever I want. I could just go and spend months without paying them back, and I could just do whatever I want, get high balances and pay down the minimum and not pay it off. And in the future, if I decide that I do want to apply for the Amex Gold or one of their Premier cards, they're just going to approve me because I have a rapport built with them. A rapport doesn't mean that you're just a member of Amex and you have an Amex credit card. A rapport means that you built the trust with Amex during that relationship. So yeah, you do have an Amex credit card or an account or whatever it may be with Amex, but you have built up that trust. So don't just think that having a rapport with Amex simply means, oh, I already have an Amex card. I have the Blue Cash every day or the Blue Cash Magnet card, and I do whatever I want with it, but they're going to let me get this gold card welcome offer, or they're going to approve me for the Amex Platinum. It doesn't work like that. A rapport is a positive relationship and it's built on trust. How well do they trust you? So I just wanted to relay that to some people. Some people are aware of it and some are not. In fact, I believe a lot of people are not aware of it. They believe they could just go and downgrade and they'll get their welcome offer automatically. Maybe there are some outliers, but for the most part, that's not happening, and they put it in fine print. So we're going to move on to number 3. The third fact is pretty interesting because it relates to the Capital One Venture X. This is another card that people have been hyping up lately because Capital One does have an airport lounge now. They have a lounge for the Venture X card. And I was reading the fine print on a Venture X and I noticed something, but this also relates to what I always tell people. I tell people, do not apply for a premium credit card unless you have the income. And some people don't understand that. They want to go and they want to apply for an Amex Gold, a Chase Sapphire, or the Venture X, and they don't have the income to back it up. Well, Capital One, they put it in fine print to let you know if you don't have the income, you're not getting approved for their card. And their fine print reads, my monthly income, my disclosed total annual income divided by 12 doesn't exceed my monthly rent/mortgage payment by at least $425. or Capital One determines that I am unable to make my monthly payments. That comes down to finances. If Capital One decides that they don't believe that you're able to make your monthly payments, they're not going to approve you for the Venture X. And I always tell people, you want to get your income in a comfortable spot before you go and apply for a Premier card, a Venture X, a Chase Sapphire, a Amex Gold or Amex Platinum, whatever it may be. You want to make sure you have the income to back it. See, you can have the credit score and you can have a good credit report, but you also want to make sure you have the income once you start getting in that Premier credit card territory. So last but not least, we're going to go with number 4. Number 4 is going to be concerning the Discover It secured card. One of the first cards that I started my credit card journey with. So if you read the fine print, these fine prints are all on the websites, by the way. I didn't just pull it from a vlog or from Reddit. These are on the websites under the cards. This is important, by the way. I want you all to know this. Reading the fine print on a Discover It secured credit card, it says monthly reviews may be delayed if you change your payment due date. Now, why did I just say that? Because sometimes people come by and they ask about monthly due date and changing it and things like that. And in fine print, it clearly states that your review may be delayed, meaning your review to graduate your card. It may be delayed if you change your due date. So when you have a secured card, it is wise for you to not change your due date because you can delay your card graduating on time. So make sure that you are paying on time, you're managing the other accounts on your credit report correctly, and you're also sticking to the rules and not changing your due date. But I just wanted to share these 4 facts with you all. Like I stated, I went from Premier cards all the way to a secured card. So that makes this video for pretty much everybody. So I appreciate you all for stopping by. By the way, as I stated in my previous video, next Friday, June 28th, 2004 at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, you can catch me live. I'll be on live with Slash next Friday night, the 28th. Be sure to check it out. But anyways, if you're new around here and you're feeling the vibe, this is Water Your Soil. Be sure to hit the subscribe button, turn on all notifications. That way you don't miss a future video. That's clicking on the bell and selecting all. Also, this goes to every single one of you, my subscribers included. Be sure to hit the like button. That lets the algorithm know you enjoy this video and you support this channel. I appreciate every single one of you for watching. This is Water Your Soil, and I'm out. Wait. Before you leave, be sure to check out the description box below. That way you can have all the credit resources from Water Your Soil. Also, be sure to hit the subscribe button, the like button as well, all right? In the description box below, I always tell people, check out the description box below for extra resources from Water Your Soil. Part of the description box also showcases my book that I have. I have a book. It's been out for a while now. It's been out for years. It's titled Strategies to Master Credit. The book is available. It's on Amazon. It's on Barnes & Noble. Most online bookstores have the book. And the book is basically about how FICO credit scoring works. Once you understand how FICO credit scoring works, you're pretty much on your way to helping yourself build, develop, and maintain a good credit score. So check the book out whenever you get a chance.